What up, my dudes? This is your week 6 tap lesson video. It's gonna go lesson, and then that lesson is gonna go straight into your combo. So let's do this thing. Make sure you warm up. Make sure you're feeling funky fresh. Here in my garage, what's up? Perfect, make sure you shake it out, feeling good. Stretching. Ankles are loose. Knees are loose. Tight pants up. Sweater down. You guys look ready to go, I'm sure. The first thing we're gonna start with today is kind of revamping some things that you guys already know, we've already learned. But again, like taking them that next step. So the first thing we're gonna go over is crimp rolls. Because today we're gonna be adding some turns to some things. So let's just do 4 slow, 4 moderate, 4 quick, 4 up on the toes. We'll start on your right, and then we'll go to the left, doing some crimp rolls together, just playing, get it back in your body. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice, and left side up, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Shake that out. I'm glad you got that back in your body because we're going to do some across the floor crimp roll turns. So, again, we're just adding something on to what you already know. You're going to take that same 4 sounds, but you're going to add a turning motion just like a normal one chaîné turn. So you're gonna go up, up, down, down. So those 4 sounds are gonna take you around in your circle. Up, down, down. Now this might not be your ballet class, but it's still an important note that you need to spot where you're going. You need to whip your head. Pick one spot. If I were coming towards the camera, I'd go up, up, down, down. And I'd whip my head back around to the camera. Perfect. I'm going to slow that down just a little bit, coming at you this way. So, this is my right leg, and I step up. And then I'm already turning for my second up. I drop my right heel, and I whip my head and drop my left heel. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Perfect, so you can practice those on your own time. You can go back and forth, get those in your system. I'll go to your right, that way you can practice it. Up, up, down, down, up, up. Deal? Cool. we're gonna move on to, dum dum dum. We're gonna move on to another step that you already know. We're gonna add on buffalo crump rolls into a turn as well. So it's kind of the same thing. Let's just do 3 buffaloes and a crumple on each side to kind of get it back in our system. If you don't remember, a buffalo is the step, shuffle, hop. And it has a nice cut. So let's do 3 on the right, crump roll, and then we'll go 3 on the left, crump roll. Up, 5, 6, 7, 8, you go. Other way. Good, that's just to get that back in your system. We're gonna add a turn to this as well. So for this one, I want you to think the step, shuffle, hop is what takes you all the way around. So step, I'm already headed this way, and my toes are already like starting towards that back corner. And then I add my shuffle, and I'm facing pretty much the back. And then by the time I hop and cut, I'm back to the front. So, step, shuffle, cut. Step, shuffle, cut. Does that make sense? Let's try the other way too. So if I'm going the other way, this is now your left foot. I step, and this initial step is already, my toes are towards that back kitty corner of my box. I shuffle, and then I hop, and I cut to face the front. So that one is gonna look like step, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop. Deal? So now I wanna add that crump roll in there. So let's go this way first. We're gonna go step, shuffle, hop, crump roll. Step, shuffle, hop, crump roll. Does that make sense? That looks awesome. Good job, guys. We're gonna go back this way. So each buffalo is gonna get a crump roll in this one. Step, shuffle, hop. Shuffle, hop. Step, shuffle, hop. Does that make sense? We're gonna go a little bit faster so I can prep you for the combo later. 5, 6, 7, 8, we go. Nice, and then let's go the other way. 6, 7, 8, you go. Nice, cool, cool, cool. I got one last new step for you. You can go ahead and practice any kind of step you want to add a turn to. It's really simple. I just would think about half the step probably faces the back, and half the step brings you to the front. So this next one is like a variation on a riff and putting together just some like rhythm things. So the first one we're gonna do is called a Heinz riff. So it kind of is similar to the step we learned last week, which was the step and a drop, step and a drop. Perfect, just giving you a little review, that way you can remember what we did last week. Also, because it'll be in your combo. And then this one is a little bit different. Okay, so you're gonna do the same kind of sounds. You're gonna go and go riff. Let me back up just a little bit. So, if I'm facing you, let's start with your right foot. You're gonna go across your body and riff. So you're making 3 sounds with this right foot. Stamp, like just a little brush, scuff, hit. And at the same time, you're gonna hit a little brush step with your back foot. Again, this is leading a little bit more towards that intermediate advance that we're looking for. I believe in you. So you're gonna wanna hear, and you're gonna wanna keep this back foot bent. I wanna make sure I'm hitting all these sounds for you. Yes. So you're gonna wanna hit 1, 2, 3, and but at the same time, so you want to add a little like jump in there. So, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. Those two are just gonna happen at the same time. Your brush and your pull, so that your legs are separating. So if I were to face the back, my right foot would go across my body. That's that 1, 2, 3, and my back foot would and land in a plie. So we have 1, 2, 3, and but they're gonna happen at the same time. That wasn't very good. That was better. What's in front? What's in front? It's like a little scissor step. And if you're like, Ellie, that is over my head, that's cool, girl. You know what you're gonna do? Jump. And you're just gonna hit this nice pose with your right foot up in a flex and your left foot back on the ball of the foot with a bent knee. Boom. And that is good enough for me in that combo. Perfect. And then just adding on to that step, because it's what we're going to do later in the combo, so I'm just going to break it down now. We're going to go, I'm going to face the back. Hinds riff. You're going to drop the toe, drop the heel. So now it's like I'm facing the back. You're going to drop this right heel, 1. You're going to brush back on this left foot, 2. And then you're going to take it to the front, 3. So it should be da, 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 da. I missed something. I missed a heel in there for you. Hind riff, toe heel, heel brush, heel drop. Because that heel is what helps you turn around. Let's do that one more time. Hind riff, toe heel, so now everything's dropped. Right heel, left brush, right heel, drop. Step on that left foot is your drop. I'm going to break that down one more time because it's a little tricky, but I know you guys can do it. You're going to go in a hind riff, toe heel, heel brush, heel drop. Cool. If you were going to go the other way just because you want to practice and because you want to be even on both sides, you would go left foot and a hinds, pull back. You'd go left, right, heel brush, heel drop. One more time. And a hind, toe heel, heel brush, heel drop. But luckily for your combo today, it's just that right side that you're going to want to work on. That's the rhythm. Da 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 da. One more time. So almost like ba da da da. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Deal. One more time. Nice. Good job, you guys. The next one's gonna be your combo.